So ngayon pag-uusapan natin yung reverse Carnot cycle. So itong reverse Carnot cycle is binaliktad lang yung Carnot cycle natin. Which is instead of clockwise yung rotation, ito is counterclockwise, no? So itong reverse Carnot cycle is ginagamit sa refrigeration. Which is yung Carnot cycle natin is ginagamit sa mga heat engines natin, sa mga engine natin. So, ito yung diagram ng reverse Carnot cycle natin. Since familiar naman kayo sa Carnot cycle, so move on na tayo sa susunod na topic. Ay, sa susunod na discussion. So, dito naman, meron tayong body, which is, meron tayong QA na papasok, then papasok yung work, then lalabas yung QR natin. So, di ba sa heat transfer that the flow of heat is from hot to cold. So, as you can see, kung mapapansin nyo, yung flow ng heat natin is from cold body to the surroundings, which is mas mainit ng surroundings, di ba? So, yung cold body natin is mag-flow siya from cold to hot, which is kabaliktaran na ito. So, bakit? Paano nangyayari yun? Nangyayari yun dahil meron tayong work na ina-apply dito. So, basahin natin, no? So, QA, guys, is the heat absorbed from the cold body or the refrigeration produced. So, ito rin is yung tinatawag na refrigerating effect. Refrigerating effect. Then, ito yung heat rejected natin. Mono-reject. Sayang naman. So, ito yung work input natin. Or tinatawag minsan na ng work compressor. Basta ito yung work input natin. So, move on tayo. Diba sa mga heat engines natin, no? Meron tayong efficiency. So, dito naman sa reverse Carnot cycle, meron tayong tinatawag na COP, which is yung efficiency nung natin, refrigerator. So, yun, no? So, meron tayong formula for COP. That COP is equal to QA, or minsan ito yung QL natin. Basta marami yung subscript. Then the work, which is yung work natin is equal siya sa QR minus QA. So, take note, no? So, what if wala tayong given na QR, QL, work, wala tayong given na ganyan. So, paano natin susolve yung COP natin? So, meron pang isang way. In terms of temperature naman tayo. So, mag-base tayo dito sa diagram para hindi tayo malito. So, dito naman, no? So, meron tayong A to B. Ano yung meron sa A to B? That SA is equal to SB. So, dito naman, no? From TB to TC, meron tayong constant temperature, which is yung TB natin is equal to TC, di ba? Then, ganun din dito. Meron tayong SC is equal to SD. Then, TD is equal to TD is equal to TA. Guys. So, dito sa hot natin, ito yung sa taas natin, which is yung mainit kasi nga, mapapansin nyo, mataas yung temperature, nasa taas to. Ito yung dito mangyayari yung QR natin, which is sa condenser yan. Dito naman is yung QA or yung heat absorb natin. So, paano yun, no? So, di ba meron tayong formula that Q is equals to what? the temperature multiplied by the change of entropy. So, sasolve natin, no? So, QR muna is equal to the T2, which is yung kung anong temperature yun nandito sa taas, multiply by the change of entropy, which is yung SB minus SC. So, QA naman is equal to what? Ano yung QA natin, no? QA is equals to T1. Siyempre, gamitin nyo yung temperature. Nakakuman temperature lang naman gamitin nyo to. Hindi naman siya doon. Huwag nyo ipagsiksikan na gano'n, no? So, meron tayong T1 SA minus SD natin, which is yung SB natin. So, QR natin is equal to T2, which is yung SB natin is equal to SA. Then, yung SC natin is equal to SD. Diba? Yan. So, diba tayo dito? No. So, meron tayong formula ng COP, which is yung QA over the work. So, expand natin. COP is equal to QA. Ano ba yung QA natin? Which is yung T1 SA minus SD. Hindi, ito na pala. Tama ba? Oo, tama. SA minus SD nga. Divided by yung work natin, which is yung QR minus QA. So, ano ba yung QR natin? So, T2 multiplied by SA minus SD minus T2 multiplied by what? SA minus SD. So, pwede natin i-factor out yun, no? COP is equal to T1 SA minus SD over T2. Ba't T2 to? Pareho. T1 yung isa. Sorry na. T1 to. Minus T1 multiplied by SA minus SD. So, this will cancel now. So, our new formula now, or other alternative formula is equal to T1 over T2 minus T1. So, buwag pa palito, pwede natin itong gamitin. So, ito yung mga formula natin for reverse Carnot cycle. So, proceed tayo dito sa unit of refrigerating capacity. So, the standard unit of refrigeration is ton of refrigeration, or simply denoted by the symbol TR. 1 ton of refrigeration is the rate of cooling required to freeze 1 ton of water at 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius into ice at 32 degrees Fahrenheit in 1 day. So, meron tayong conversion dito na, or equivalent, that 1 TR is equal to, yan, 2,000 pound multiplied by 144 BTU per pound divided by 24 hours. So, ito yung simplified version niya in terms of English unit. Then, sa metric unit naman is ito, 50.04 kcal. Then, sa SI unit naman is 3.52. So, proceed tayo sa mas ma-appreciate nyo yan pag nag-solve tayo ng problem na. So, sabi dito sa problem, no, a reverse Carnot cycle is used for refrigeration and rejects 1,000 kilowatts of heat at 340 degree Kelvin while receiving heat at 250 degrees Celsius. Determines UP, the power required, and the refrigerating effect. So, paano yun? So, solve natin. So, unahin natin yung COP. Since given naman ang dalawang temperature natin, so madali na natin makukuha yan. So, COP now. So, COP. Gamit tayo ng white. COP is equal to T1 all over T2 minus T1. So, diba, direct sub lang. T1 natin is 250 Kelvin. T1 lagi is yung malamig na. Which is T2 natin is 340 minus 250 Kelvin. So the answer here is what? 250 divided by 340 minus 250 is 2.77777 hanggang 8 is equals to 2.778. So 3 decimal place na tayo. So ito na yung answer dun sa COP natin. So paano naman dun sa the power required? So pinag-uusapan dito yung work, which is equal to QR minus QA. So paano yun, no? So meron na tayong COP. So gamitin natin yun. COP is equal to QA divided by the work. Since wala tayong QA, ay meron ba tayo? O meron tayong QR. So QR minus QA. So makukuha natin yung QA pala. So makukuha natin yung letter C, the refrigerating effect. So i-manipulate natin to ng cross multiply lang. So QA is equal to COP. Tama ba? Multiply by QR minus QA. So syempre, QA yung hinahanap natin. So paano natin gagawin yun? QA. So cross multiply. Then divide na QA over COP is equal to QR minus QA. So edit pa natin yung QA doon. So QA over COP plus QA is equal to QR. So factor out natin yung QA is equal to 1 all over COP plus 1 equals to QR. Ay, nakamultiply mo na ito. Sorry. Then, i-divide mo lang, cross multiply. So QA is equal to QR over 1 over COP plus 1. So, ito na yan. So, substitute, QR natin is 1,000 kilowatts. Divided by 1 all over the COP, which is 2.778 plus 1, which is equal to what? 1,000. So, magagamit yung 1 divided by 2.778 plus 1, which is 735.30. 310. 735.310 kilowatts. So, ito na yung sagot for letter C. So, makukuha na natin yung work. Diba? That work natin is equal to what? 1,000 kilowatts minus 735.310 kilowatts, which is equal to 264.69 kilowatts. So, ito na yung sagot natin for this problem. Lagyan na 735 ba? 735, 264. Tama. 264.69. So, decimal place lang. So, ito na yung sagot natin.